Hello everyone, and welcome to essentially a re-recording of my Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon gameplay / tutorial thing, whatever. I have to turn down the volume. That was probably the biggest problem of the original video. I don't want the game's volume to be too loud. Plus, it gives me a perfect excuse to go over things that I actually missed in the original video. Let me scooch my Nintendo Switch Lite a little bit closer. I forgot to mention that there is an online mode. I don't think I mentioned that last time. You can customize the game's controls. Video, audio. Amiibo. I actually don't know what the Amiibo does, what the Amiibo feature actually does. I should probably do the tutorial first, by the way. I kind of should have done that last time. Alright, so basically how this game works is everything, there's no enemies on screen, but everything moves when you do. Like, you literally control the pace of the, as I said, either puzzle or fight. I don't know how to describe it. How to describe that. I know it's a puzzle game with combat, with a combat system. And also, I mentioned this in the video that will be deleted by the time this one is uploaded, or at least it will be deleted in the process of this thing being uploaded, whatever. But, different relics, different items, health upgrades, damage upgrades, and resilience, which they refer to as durability, but like essentially, like, for example, I ran into a bomb explosion, I would take less damage because I had the durability upgrade. I don't think they're gonna teach me a potion at this point in the tutorial, but I mentioned this last time as well. If you chain potions, oh, can I not get rid of you? Oh, there we go. But if you chain more than one potion, like for example, I chained 2 potions, I get 2 hit points back. It's a really, really clever way of recovering health, as opposed to, like, you know, having, oh, just one that recovers 1 HP and another one that recovers 5 HP. Like, it's really, really clever. I love how they incorporate that. It's really, really clever. Here comes some enemies. As you would expect, the more that you actually, the more you attack enemies or even obstacles or whatever, you take damage. Speaking of that, there's a potion. Potion right there on its own recovers just 1 HP. Oh, wait. Oh, it was the tutorial. I think it's different in the tutorial, so pardon me. I know typically it recovers only 1 HP. I think they changed that only for the tutorial. Not entirely sure if that's the case. Alright, now we're gonna do it on our own without the game telling us any more details, I guess. I guess that's probably where I should come in. Again, maintain your health as well as take out enemies and blocks along the way. Like, it requires actually a fair bit of strategy. Like, and not just by puzzle game standards. It's very, very elaborate, especially because, you know, you have that combat system in there. Also, I forgot to mention that, but if you attack one enemy, and then another one falls into place next to it, you do take out multiple enemies at the same time by doing this. It's a really, really elaborate combat system, I have to say. It's really nice. Alright, there's the key that opens the exit door, I think. Oh, no, a treasure chest. What's the one in it? What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've seen that item in game. Oh, it might just be for the tutorial. I'm not entirely sure. Again, this is just a tutorial for right now. I'm not gonna... Oh no, I'm not doing an actual match right now. You earn gems, I probably should have explained earlier, by clearing enemies. And in some cases, no, in one instance, it's only one item. But if you get, there's this, there is an item that allows you to get gems by just by destroying blocks as opposed to only by defeating enemies. It's pretty cool. And then there's also chain multipliers, in which the larger your chain of enemies specifically, you get more gems by doing this. If you have the item equipped, that is. Actually, no, not even equipped. Like, you buy it once, and you have it for the rest of the run. The key to open. Yeah, there's the exit door. I'm not. No, actually, no. It's just gonna respawn. It's gonna respawn infinitely or whatever. I don't think so. Hopefully not, because it'll give me an excuse to bring this up. Assuming it happens. Oh, you can't all clear the tutorial. It's the tutorial. Okay. I forgot about that. Considering it's a tutorial, probably wouldn't give you gems from the get-go. Yeah, it makes sense. I mentioned this in that really, in terms of audio, bad video. But I will be playing with Handicap. That's actually, it'll be in the name of the title of the video. No, yeah, in the name of the title of the video. So just keep in mind, I'm not cheating and I'm not playing the game the wrong way, like I've said before. Like, considering that it'll make the game a lot shorter, the run a lot shorter in length for everyone, not just me, because you guys want to see me, like, do 3 hours worth of doing this. Like, admit it, you guys would absolutely hate me for that. And plus, you know, it's the way I like to personally enjoy the game. Like, it's Handicap, so it's Handicaps, not cheats, so that makes sense. And plus, I actually have more to talk about. I cleared the game. No, not just clear, but I actually got the ending. Which I don't know if I'm going to be getting to the ending this time. It'll be very, very quick if I do get to the ending, because, like I said, with the Handicap thing on, bosses, and even the final bosses, yes, final bosses, we'll get to that, you know, if we get to that, are complete jokes. And again, people are going to say, oh, you're cheating, you're not playing the game right, but come on, like, think about it that way, like, you know, the final boss is being taken down in, like, 2 or 3... You have to admit that's actually hilarious when you realize that. But, I think I might be able to go and get some items before we actually get going. I think that actually happens after you beat the game a few times and then get the actual ending. What do I want? Get you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it actually keeps track of your previous amount of gems, which I think, yes, although I think it's reduced to 1 bag of gems, like in the original Shovel Knight game, when you die, boom, you lose 3 bags of gems, depending on how much you've collected. But I think in Pocket Dungeon, probably to make it a little bit more easier on the player, you only lose 1 bag worth of gems. I think that's how that works in this game. I think I'll go with this. Yeah, why not? What do you have to say? Oh, interesting. I also mentioned this, and a little bit of clarification, but I actually don't think the different characters have different attributes. I think I might have just misremembered something. Like, for example, I don't think Propeller Knight can move over hazards for free. I don't think it even has, like, the flying animation. I might just be misremembering something, so I do apologize sincerely for that miscommunication. Oh, I should probably mention that you can buy an item to walk over hazards for free. So that includes blorbs. No, not the name of the disease from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. The slime enemies. Because once you kill them, they leave a puddle of slime behind. You take damage by walking over this normally. You can get buy those for free, walking across them for free if you have the walk over hazards for free thing, whatever it's called. I actually don't remember its name, but that the lava variants of Blorbs, which the lava puddle stays there for longer, so another reason why you absolutely want this. It's a must if you don't want to take a lot of damage, or damage at all in that case. The ice variants, which I think they stay on screen until you complete the room. Spikes, you take no damage from walking over spikes. And I think that's all the hazards in general, so it makes the game a lot easier in that regard. And I think I have pretty much every single unlockable character in the game. There are secret characters. Shield Knight right here, you have to actually find her by going through an interdimensional portal thing, whatever. And you have to have enough keys or health or whatever to access one of these. It's really, really interesting. And in my case, since I think I have, again, every single unlockable character, I'll just get, mostly relics or a lot of gems for accessing one. We'll see how this one plays out. I have to stop stalling, I'm sorry. Gonna hold down the A button to skip cutscenes. It makes that a lot faster. Are you a gem? I don't know what that thing was. I honestly don't know what that was. I don't know if it was a ball of ice that freezes enemies in place, which there's a giant ice gem thing that does that to a huge cluster of enemies on screen. There's a fire gem that does the fire equivalent of that. It's pretty cool. Because with the ice variant, it freezes enemies in place. With the fire variant, though, it just destroys immediately. Also, hi, Blorb. Yeah, see, the slime puddle will stay on screen for a few frames of animation, a few seconds rather. Also, I have to clear that out right there. I've been commentating so much, I don't know what I'm doing. There's a key. Also, yes, you can chain Blorbs. Forgot to mention that earlier. You can chain keys as well. I should have mentioned that earlier, but like, say, there's two keys next to each other. You grab two keys. That's very, very cool. Oh, what were you? I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I think that's a weapon that has properties similar to the Flame Wand, which is my favorite item in the game. The Flame Wand leaves a continuous trail behind you, which is why I hope I get that for this run, because if I get that, also the Dead Zone is coming to try and kill us. Me and all the enemies, whatever. Yep, there it comes. But what I was trying to say, let me multitask, is the Flame Wand, unlike in the original Shovel Knight game, does not spew balls of fire. It just leaves a continuous trail of fire behind you, not around you. All clear. It's really, really helpful for dealing damage. It's very, very useful. It's probably one of my favorite relics in the game for that reason. There are really awesome items in this game. Also, side note, you don't actually get the ability to buy anything from Chester's shop in the Plains of Passage, which is what we just cleared. There's his shop right there. Every level after that level, every level after the Plains of Passage, you will be able to access his shop, which, speaking of that, you need a key to do that, so let me go and grab a key right here. 2 HP. I forget what the maximum amount of HP is. That's not it. I think I want you to. Let me go and grind for some more gems. Which, yes, you can grind. The shop does not disappear. It only goes away when you exit, like actually exit the room, like when you find the exit door and leave. The exit door of the overall, like, the room itself, like, not Chester's shop. Pardon me, I should have specified that. What are you? I think it's like a hammer that does ice damage. Careful. Very, very elaborate combat system. I don't want the wooden sword. The wooden sword doesn't do that much. That's an interdimensional portal thing, I think. Crap. What do I need? Oh, it's actually not, there's no, door, but normally those have doors. This one just exists. It has those crystal golden things. They just exist to get more gems, basically. But most commonly, these interdimensional portal things usually have a door where you have to have a certain amount of gems or have full health or 3 keys to access them. And you can find secret characters, you know, if you haven't unlocked all the characters like I have. It's a really, really interesting thing. I have to say, it's really awesome gameplay. Gameplay quirk. Secret, I guess. I don't know what to say. Or no, I know what I was saying earlier. Stop talking for a bit. That's a mini boss. Mini boss is going to be an absolute joke to me because, again, that max damage boost already is just hilarious. That's a bomb. Another bomb. Get out of the way before it explodes, obviously. I'm gonna try and go back to Chester's shop in a little bit. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Blorb. Another blorb. Chain those 2 blorbs. I forget this thing's names. I kind of want to all clear before I go back to the shop. Also, there goes the dead zone. Frick. Also, yes, the dead zone can destroy. It will destroy enemies, blocks, chests, and you if you're not careful. Speaking of you not being careful, all clear. Let's see. HP. Yeah, we can leave now. There are bosses. I think I mentioned it earlier, but there are the Knights of the Order of No Quarter. I'm not going to spoil the actual end game bosses. I will say this though: normally it's Puzzle Night, but if you play the game more than once, you will unlock a lot more content. I also absolutely love the soundtrack in this game. Like, considering that it's Jake Kaufman, it is bound to be an absolutely lovely soundtrack. Like, that dude is just a chiptune guru. He's just awesome. Get out of the way. Nope. I forgot those frog things, whatever. Oh. Chester's shop. I definitely need that. I need / want that. Move over hazards. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want. Crap. Speaking of that, the shop items are usually RNG. Much like the enemies that depending on the level, the enemies that spawn can be RNG. I think in the case of, you know, say the Lich Yard here, like it'll spawn specifically enemies from the Lich Yard, like in the original game. But it'll be a RNG, like a random order as to which one appears, if that makes sense. Like, let me try and rephrase that. What I'm trying to say is that specific levels have... me taking damage by getting hit by a bomb. Yes, have preset enemies, but the order in which they can come down is not preset. Also, there comes the dead zone. Also, I have to chain these 2 bombs to clear out a huge chunk of the level. Which, yes, you can chain bombs as well. I really don't have enough gems, do I? I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of, you know, just a little bit upset, but only kind of. Plus, like I said, the items are randomly generated as well, so... if there's an item that you wanted / needed originally, all clear. You don't have to worry about that because potentially you can get it in the next chop. Let's go with move over hazards though. That's fine. I don't want to complain too much. Also, hi King Knight. King Knight, he's just gonna hop around and try and tackle you occasionally. No, he'll try and tackle you. Here comes some potions and items and stuff. Yeah, he does hop around. I was getting him confused with Plague Knight. Plague Knight jumps around a lot more frequently, which is fitting for his personality because he's very devious and very, very quirky. Also, yeah, Plague Knight is doing a lot of damage. King Knight jumping around is very, very annoying. Speaking of that, I just killed him. I think if I was playing as King Knight, I'd be fighting Shovel Knight. I think that's how that works. Magic Landfill is probably one of my favorite levels in the game. It actually came back recently in Shovel Knight Dig. And I also love the sound that those guys make when you kill them. I don't know why. This sounds really satisfying for some reason. Crap! I forgot those rat things from the Exploratorium explode! Forgot about that. Which I believe that's actually a direct reference to the fact that, you know, back during the Middle Ages, rats were actually one of the primary carriers of the plague, for those who don't know. So that's a really clever reference. I really do appreciate that. Speaking of someone who has been doing a lot of research on the Middle Ages, actually, I've been listening to a book about the history of the Middle Ages in the background, off camera, for those who are curious. Explode. I can't destroy. Those require this, like, drill bit item thing. Which also... It also destroys every other block instantaneously. It's a godsend. Whenever you stumble upon it, get it. It's really helpful. We have... I think I'm just gonna go with that HP upgrade. If I can afford it. I'm gonna grind for some more gems and go back in afterwards. Dead zone's coming, I gotta hurry up. Especially if I want that HP boost. Oh well. There'll be other chances to go and get some more health upgrades. It's fine. Iron Whale. Oh, I mentioned this in the video that is, you know, obviously deleted, but these guys, you attack anywhere but their face, you cannot do damage to them. You will be wasting health if you do that. Just attack the face and you will kill them. Well, in my case, I'll kill them instantly, but in your case, you'll have to strike them multiple times. You know what I'm trying to say. What do you have? Flame Wand. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Flame Wand. I have to rack up some gems for it first. Health. Those enemies automatically chain because when they're connected to each other, they form a chain. And I'm going to have a hard time getting rid of you. Actually, no. I have a hard time getting rid of that enemy. What was I talking about? That was an exaggeration. I'm sorry. Chain those potions. Get rid of that interdimensional portal. Okay. What are you? Oh! That's the spear item. Nice. That's awesome. The spear, it actually pierces and does a lot of damage. Flame Wand. Flame Wand is awesome. You see that? See that flame trail? It's awesome. Let's see. And that spear, like you're seeing that spear in action right now. It is awesome. It does massive damage. Yeah, it does a lot of massive damage, even with the handicap. Even without the handicap, by the way. It does a lot of damage naturally. It just sounds like I'm exaggerating, you know, because I have the handicap on. So pardon that. It also pierces blocks. The spear pierces blocks. I'm trying to remember where the halfway point in this game is. Also, there goes the dead zone. Get rid of you. Trying to go for an all clear, but only then really trying to. Yes. Right. The game actually keeps track of what you've acquired throughout your journey, which is pretty cool. Like it's on screen at all times during the match. Considering the overabundance of these crystal golem things, I actually can't pay attention to the names of enemies right now because I'm always focused on the actual action on screen. Like I'm known for being really great at multitasking, but at the same time, and I don't know why, I tend to focus on specific things at the same time. Like I focus on one thing. Like if it's a game that has a lot going on, it's hard to multitask, if that makes sense. And in a game like this, yeah, it's going to be very hard to multitask. I'm surprised I'm having an easy time talking to you guys and playing this game at the same time. Oh, one of those interdimensional gate things that I was talking about, that requires 3 keys, which I think we do have. What are the options? Electric damage every 10 steps. HP. I'll take HP. Especially because I had the flame. What? So I don't really need the electricity thing every 10 steps. I think that kind of be redundant. Oh, by the way, side note. Oh, what? That's not the. No, I'm getting confused with I forget its name. But those crystal golem things, like I'm having a little bit of difficulty with them. Yes, even with the handicap thing and a lot of health on me right now. That's how tanky they tend to be. Like they have a lot of health most of the time. They do yield a lot of gems though, which is it's an awesome trade-off. A lot of potions in those beetle things. I can't really read their names right now because I'm trying to focus. Chester shop. More gems from chains. You want this. That's a multiplier. What else? Extra damage. That's that drill bit thing I was talking about. What do I want though? I know I want both, but I should probably pick just one or the other. More gems. Plus, if I grind enough, I can probably get enough gems to go and buy that second item. Now I think of it. You never know. Dead zone, dead zone, dead zone. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Nope, still not enough. Double clear. Nope, it's fine. I have to get the heck out of dodge. No, before I get killed. Ooh, that was close, dude. Treasure Knight. I forget how he works. I forget his moveset. I think he occasionally creates whirlpools around the stage. Oh, he's throwing gold. Interesting. I don't remember him doing that the past few times that I played this game off camera. Dashing across the screen a couple times. Getting treasure. He does occasionally create whirlpools, but, you know, considering how overpowered I intentionally am, he wasn't able to do it. Speed up the cutscenes. Clockwork Tower. The rendition of the Clockwork Tower theme in this game is probably my favorite. Let me be quiet for a little bit so you can hear it amongst, you know, all the sound effects and chaos and stuff. Short for a little bit, but as you can tell, that is probably one of my favorite tracks in general in the entire game. Not my absolute favorite though. We will be getting to that. Also, find rare items. I will try and acquire them before we leave this room. Considering I'm able to get more gems by chaining. Speaking of chaining, chain those potions right there. Oh, nice. Can I? No, I can't. Just wanted to try that for a bit. Where am I? I think that's a fire gem, or is that a multicolor gem? Yep, it's the multicolor gem thing from earlier. I don't know what its name is. I know it just eliminated all of the enemies on screen, though. Also, find their items, absolutely. That is really helpful. There's one of those fire gem things. A bit too late for it now, but... Where are you? What's in here? I have the spear. I will pass on that as a result. Because I have the spear, which reaches farther and does more damage. Also, by the way, this is a perfect opportunity to show this off. See? Not taking any damage at all. That is wonderful. To go in there. I don't know what awaits for me in there. Probably more or less another reason why I go in there, but let me carve out some channels first before I go in there so it's not too crowded when I come back out. Yeah, the later levels can be pretty crowded in terms of enemies and blocks and stuff. Very, very crowded. That's why chaining is a must. Also, this thing sucks. It can freeze you for a little bit. And even with the handicap on, it takes a little bit of time to break out of the block of ice that he freezes you in. Also, there's Chester's shop. Let's go in there real quick. There's the drill bit. Find gems and blocks. That's also a must if you plan on having a lot of gems to get certain items. Yeah, he froze me right there. Yeah, that was... Nope. Yeah, that's really, really uncomfortable. Like, when you're boxing like that, with a lot of enemies and stuff like that, and you have more piling up, that's very, very uncomfortable because you're going to die. I almost did die, actually. Trying to make it a lot less chaotic in here. Let's see. Better hurry up, considering the dead zone is after me. Nope. Considering that's also the second time that I've seen the thing that lets me do extra damage to blocks, I think yeah, I'm gonna book it. That was way too close. What else? What level is next? Flying Machine! Flying Machine has my favorite theme in this game, specifically. Like, the original Flying Machine theme is awesome on its own, and the one from Spectre of Torment is fantastic. But, and I'm gonna shut up, this one is my favorite rendition. Cutting that short to go in Chester's shop for a little bit, but yes, that is my favorite rendition of the Flying Machine theme, period. It is my absolute favorite. Let's see, what else is in here? Can I afford? Yes, I can. And also, as you saw, I did it once before, but I can stop time with this relic. Which also means that the dead zone will not be able to catch up with me, which is awesome. Let me go in here. Do I have enough? Yeah, there is one that requires you to have full health. Yes, I do. Have full health. What's in here? Oh, just, yeah, occasionally you will find just those crystal golem things. They just exist to get more gems. Yeah, nothing else in here. Let's get out of here. Whoops. Actually, no, we're good. We are good. Polar Knight. Polar Knight is very, very tanky in general. He's got a very strange attacking pattern. Although I'm going to just absolutely destroy these blocks and grind for gems in the meantime while he's doing his snowball attack. Maintain, managing my health along the way, of course. Those spikes don't really matter, because I can walk over this for free. With the help of that really, really wonderful item. It is an awesome item. Okay, let's take you out. Gotcha. I think we're almost done. I don't think there's that many levels after this. I'm not entirely sure. Scholar Sanctum. This is usually the final level. In most cases, it's going to be the very last level on your first run through the game. which is basically my way of saying any final preparations you have to make in Chester's shop, do them now, because after this you're going to be fighting Puzzle Knight, and on your first one, that's it. There is more to that, but I don't know if we're going to be seeing that, because this is my first time playing after I actually got the ending for the game. Like, not just cleared the game again, but got the ending. I'm kind of predicting / anticipating that it's just going to be another fight with Puzzle Knight, but I don't know. So don't quote me on that. Also, there are those lava bubble things. The lava puddle itself lasts for a very long time, but I can get across that for free with the help of that thing. I've mentioned that before so many times. Those take a long time to go away. I don't have much to say at this point. Just grind and make final preparations in Chester's shop before you play Puzzle Knight. That's all I really have to say. So, I'm just gonna stop talking for a little bit. If there's anything else that comes up before the fight with Puzzle Knight, I will say something. But as for right now, not really much else to say. There's the exit, I can say that. Do not get this. I'm gonna actually talk in and say it. Do not get this unless you want to, like, make the game even more challenging. Yes, it would be more challenging even if I wasn't using the handicap system. Because, like, if potions don't chain, you don't recover more health than 1 HP. Yeah, it's a weird item. Chain explodes. I don't think I want that. I don't know what that does. But a chain exploding does not sound like a good thing that you want in a puzzle game, so... I think that's my final preparations before I fight Puzzle Knight, who I can go and fight because the door is, on screen outside. I just need a key to open the door, and then the fight with him will, commence. He has a lot of crazy attacks. Like, a lot of crazy attacks. Most of them take up a lot, majority of the screen, so, yeah. Puzzle Knight fall into place. He has a lot of insane attacks. These are absolutely insane. He has a lot of health too. He has a lot of health. The true final bosses that I mentioned earlier, which I don't know if we're gonna see them this time, have even more health than Puzzle Knight does. But, yeah, if you're fighting him for the first time, it's still going to be a very difficult fight. Yeah, like, his health goes into the green zone. Like, not even I'm in the green zone. Actually lost a significant amount of health. A significant amount of health. Good lord. Have to avoid his attacks. I need some more potions to spawn, which I don't think is going to happen. Curse you. Oh yeah. He can actually destroy potions, I think is what he just did right there. No! I might die. If I die, it's not going to be a big deal because I have the default setting, which is Infinite Life turned on. so I can just respawn. Wait, that attack is devastating. Yeah, he just killed me. That attack is devastating. I literally almost like actually lost the game in general. Like if the area fills up, game over. You lose. That's why you can spawn endlessly if you want that on, or you can have a preset amount of lives. But if the area fills up with blocks and enemies, game over. You lose. He is done. I think we're getting the normal ending. I think we just have the normal ending this time. This is the usual ending, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, normal ending. If this is your first time watching the ending, I will let it play. And I'll just give my thoughts on the game overall like I did in the first video. The first time I record this. Considering this is a redo of that old video, like I said earlier. Love that nighttime scene, by the way. The visuals are just gorgeous. But yeah, that was Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. Overall thoughts on the game itself. For those of you who saw the first video, you already know my thoughts. But for those of you who haven't seen the first video, I still need to reiterate. Really, really awesome puzzle game. Really refreshing take on the puzzle genre in general. It is a wonderful game. It is just so awesome because, like, they could have easily just made a Tetris clone. Like, just a Tetris game with a Shovel Knight skin. But no, like, they went the extra miles. Not even extra mile. They went all out, dude. And considering this is Yacht Club Games, like, that's what I expected. Like, at first I was not even skeptical, but just, like, a little bit scared because, like, whenever, like, up until I played Pocket Dungeon, every single time before that, every single time I heard that, a franchise is going to make a puzzle game, whatever, it's almost always just another Tetris clone. And to finally play something unique and actually refreshing like this, it's just wonderful. It's a wonderful game. It definitely does have its problems. And no, like, not just like the small things, like, graphics, right? Like, the difficulty can be kind of, it can be very, very scary for those of you who are playing it the first time. But again, if you want to go down the route that I took, have the handicap feature on, again, you're not cheating. You're just enjoying the game the way that I played it and the way that you want to, if you want to play it like that. And there's so many, like, there's so much replayability with, like, the unlockable characters, like, the multiple endings. Like, this game is just wonderful. It's not flawless, like I said earlier, but, like, it is one of my favorite games, period. And for those of you who don't know, Shovel Knight is my favorite series of all time, period. Other things I want to point out, again, the soundtrack is absolutely sublime, to the point where I actually can't think of a track that I didn't like. I definitely like some more than others, but I don't dislike any tracks at all, if that makes sense. I love the way the combat system was handled. It was, again, really, really creative. Considering the fact that, you have control over the pace of the game itself, which is really, really awesome. Because in most cases, like, in the case of Tetris clones, whatever, the game controls you, in a sense. I have a little case of the sniffles going on. There are just my stats. The game will tell you your stats at the end of each run. The game itself is available on Xbox One/1S, whatever. It's also, I think it's available on PS4/PS5. I can't remember. I know it's on Nintendo Switch. That's why I've been playing on this whole time. It's also on Steam. Every console, the Xbox One version and the Steam version have the DLC available. I don't know why the Switch version doesn't yet. I know they are going to release it soon. Also, I love how gorgeous this ending screen is. It's not, the ending screen, but like it's when you complete the game. Like, it's a wonderful illustration. It looks absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, actually. As far as the standard stuff go, again, there's the unlockable characters and the true ending, which you'll only be able to experience that if you play a game like crazy, like I have been. So yeah. With that being said, this is Sir Bop-A-Lot, signing out.